Hello, my name is Benjamin Schultz. In this short video, I'd like to explain and show you guys how to use Google Chromecast for education. Now, most of you probably have heard of Chromecast, and we showed it off here at our school, Morrison Academy, a few times. But we've been running into the issue where sometimes teachers want students to cast to them or cast to the classroom. Now, Chromecast is set up where it has, if you want to connect with, you on the same network, and we have our students and teachers separated on different networks, of course, for filter reasons and security reasons. So that can be kind of a trouble. And this is where Google Chromecast for Education comes in handy, because it can bypass that, and still the teacher has control over when she can knock the student off or kick the student off Chromecast, which is exactly what a teacher or supervisor would want. And so that's what you can do with it. So let's get started with that. So first thing you need to do is you need to go to, I would just type in Google Chromecast for Education. And if you click on this guy here, it should come up. Mine's in Chinese because I'm in Taiwan. And Google Cast for Education. Basically, it's Chromecast with a green background as opposed to a blue background. Once again, this is not an extension, it's actually an app. So if you install it, it should be in your apps section. So there's a few ways you can get there. One of the ways that I like to type in Chrome : or then I'll type in apps. Let's bring up my apps. So you can see I have a few other apps here, and I have Google Cast for Education. And click on that. It's going to open up. It's going to ask you to enter a name first time though, what you want to be called or be seen on the network. Mine is Mr. Schultz, as you can see down here. And the cool part is you can select settings. You can automatically full screen when presentations are happening, send the stuff to Google, which I would. You can display background images from the web, and you can type in the URL. So I'm not going to do that now. And then I'm going to say save. If you unregister, basically this name will not be registered, and other people can use it to appear on the network or a device to cast to. So I'm going to first click save. Now, sharing is very important here, and one of the best parts about it. So who has access to this computer? So Ethan Fu, Chazu Li, two of my very awesome coworkers, they can present and can request. This is just an example. So if Ethan were to connect to my computer or cast to my computer, he would be able to automatically present. So I could be in the middle of, let's say, this YouTube video of debugging, Android devices, and then Ethan could suddenly just pop in, and the screen would pop up with whatever's on his screen or his desktop, which I wouldn't want. But for Chazu, if you have the set as can request, her signal, or I will get a notification on the top right hand corner that says Chazu wants to present to this computer or to this device. Is that okay? You can accept or decline. So I would suggest maybe having it at that. Now, these are just individual people. So the best part about this is you can add your entire class. And so if you have your entire class, teachers can present and students can request. So I can actually present to my students all that, or I can just have them present to mine. And students can request to present to my screen. So it's this constant back and forth of having maybe the teacher present their desktop or a specific tab to their students to show them what she wants them or he wants them to do, and vice versa. Like students maybe have encounter a problem, like, hey, Mr. Schultz, I had this issue. They present to my screen and say, and then I could ask the whole class, does anybody else have this issue? Then I could address it and cast my screen back to them, showing them how to fix it. Quite simple. And so that's another great thing, that this is integrated with Google Classroom. So if you have a lot of students in different classes, I don't have to add them all one by one. No, you don't. You just add it by class. Very simple. You can also add by groups and just individual emails. After you're done, don't forget to press save. If you don't press save, none of it's going to happen, or they won't be able to see you as a device. Now, to kind of give you the idea here, let's go to this YouTube video. I should be able to see myself right now if I press cast. So let's see. As you see, I want to cast this tab, so that's by default. And so I have all these Chromecast devices you can see here. At the bottom, you have this computer-looking screen that says Mr. Schultz, which is exactly this here. So I could technically cast to myself, which I'm not going to do. But that's how pretty much you would have a student cast to a teacher's device, vice versa. Now, before we actually try casting, just once again, a quick reminder. All teachers are on this network. Students are usually on this network. And you cannot find, if I were to go to this network, MacBROD, give it a few seconds. If you take a look and I press cast right now, I shouldn't be able to see any of my Chromecast devices, only besides myself. That's because Cast for Education bypasses it. As long as you're on the same, technically, the same network in the area, forgive me for my lack of language, but if you're in basically the same area in the same overall network, students can access to teachers and vice versa. With that said, let's start casting. So I'm gonna cast. I'm gonna have Ethan or Chazu, one of my coworkers, cast to the screen, and we'll be back when the screen comes up, right over here. Catch you guys later. Okay, so I'm on another computer now. This is my coworker's. I asked him if I could borrow his computer, Ethan. I'm gonna use his as an example to Chromecast my screen there. So I'm Ethan right now. Let's say I want to cast. Let's say I want to cast a desktop this time. Let's just do that. So his is in Chinese, so I'm going to press cast, which is Toufan in Chinese, and I'm going to actually cast the whole computer, the desktop, to Mr. Schultz. Before I do that, I want to get this ready. So he's going to click on it. So give it a few seconds. And so it connected to my computer, and as you can probably see on the other screen there, it is casting on. So if I do anything here, it should show up on that screen over there on the left. So that's kind of cool. I'm gonna minimize this, look at the Ferrari we have here, and so that's kind of cool. So once again, I'm gonna stop the casting for now, and let's go on to the next part. Okay, so we're back here once again with Ethan presenting to my desktop with his whole desktop, and we're gonna show you, or we're gonna continue on with what I would do as a teacher. How would I show my class this? So once again, I'll come back here. I'll probably just open up Cast, go to Chrome, put in Cast, and I'm gonna press Cast Desktop, and I'm gonna present to the gym lobby because nobody's probably there right now. So entire screen. I'm gonna share. Give it a few seconds. It should be mirroring. And so if I come to this screen, then the gym lobby should also see this screen right now. And so I can show people around the world, or around the school at least, what I want to share Ethan with and all that. So I can show them that. Quite simple. You know, if you want to stop sharing, just press stop sharing. And then at least on this side, it stops sharing to the gym lobby. So if I come back here to check cast, yes, I'm not connected, or nothing is casting. Yeah, but do keep in mind that if you want to cast to a TV at school, or at least our school here, you need to be on the network, which is Mac ETC, that has connectivity to the actual Chromecast devices. Students can be on whatever network with Cast for Education, as long as you add them in the add button, or the add part, which would be on the settings area, or during this area. As long as the students are added to the share button here, then they're good to go. I hope this helps with Chromecasting, and I hope this helps the classroom to have a better, innovative, and more sharing environment, and things can get done better, and people can just share their screens and help each other out. Thanks.